I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive. Whoa, I need you to survive. 'Cause without you by my side, I can't survive. I need you to survive. 'Cause without you by my side, I can't survive. And this can be the end. I won't just settle for being your friend. Our broken bond is not too late to mend. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive. She said, boy, I want you to walk right, so I can give you one more chance. You're only living in your damn head. Yes. Without you by my side, I can't survive. I need you to survive. Without you by my side, I can't survive. Yeah. 'Cause without you by my side, I can't survive.
Hi, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good day, night, afternoon, morning, late at night excursions. I know I have been like, what in the heck is going on? It started early in the day here for me today, and now it's like later at night for me, and I'm like, what has today become with anything and everything going on? And I just want to say hello to everyone here. Thank you for joining, coming in, seeing what's going on. I really appreciate it. Today, I don't know. We might get a little heated. We might have some fun. We might spill some tea. We're probably going to be like, what the F, a lot of the time. Because you never know what's going to be going on in what we like to call Chantopolis. And y'all, today we had video stream, 2 privated streams, and we have a video all dealing with a cat. What the heck? So, I don't know what's going on. I think today we are going to have a very, very interesting day. Oh, yes, we're going to have fun. Everyone grab their tinfoil hats. So, ew. Oh, thank you, Lily. Yeah, see, I have got this. I really, really, really want to do one on the Ark of the Covenant, but every time I do it, it's just like, it's not the right time. It's not the right time. So the Holy Grail came up today. So, oh my goodness, you make it worth it. I'm sorry you have been having a rough day, but you are here. We're about to have some good laughs, de-stress. I mean, if someone starts coming in with cherry Coke or cherry Pepsi, be wary and keep an eye out, okay? Graveyard flowers. Uh-oh. Well, welcome, Jeff's Couch Pineapple. The cat for money. That's what I've been thinking. Oh, yeah. Graveyard flowers. All your decks are in uproar. They're broken and won't read on Foodie. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I don't know, Graveyard flowers, if you had seen Neo's reading earlier in the day, there's been some trickster type energy going all out. You're on vacation, Jen, not Jen, so your tinfoil hat isn't here. Well, that's fine. We will get you a new one. We'll get you a backup. Hi, Armando. Welcome. I'm just waiting for people to filter on in a little bit. You know what, Jeff's Couch Pineapple? You might be right. She might have been seeing that mama cat for days beforehand. Like, she's been odd. I don't know. Has it been to anyone else, or has anyone else kind of felt that, like, Chantal has been looking for a new cat or a new animal of such that she's been just looking and scouting out for about a month now? Like, we all know our girl's impulsive, but she's not that impulsive. She doesn't do things without a plan, especially when it comes to this sort of thing. Remember the dog about a month ago? And then now she's got, like, the cat she was scouting out apparently a week ago. She was at that park a lot. And how sometimes she would have dog food. Like, I want to know what happened to the dog food that she had in the back. And then now all of a sudden the cat food showed back up. Like, what's going on there? I am so curious. Like, now she wants a new hamster. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with her and wanting animals all of a sudden. We can take a look into that. So, like, there's just been some weird stuff going on. Also, I want to know what's going on with this. We have dog food, then we have cat food, then we have dog food, then we have cat food. And I'm just trying to figure out, why is this all coming up? Like, where is the dog food? Where was the cat food? What's going on? Like, why is she holding all this stuff in her? Like, why did we, like, she had dog food. We had never heard her talk about dog food about a month ago. And then all of a sudden she had dog food in the back of her vehicle. Like, what's going on here? Like, what is going on? I don't know, Armando. I don't know, y'all. We're going to see what we get tonight, because my spidey senses have been tingling. Something's been afoot in Gorl World. Hi, Brienne. Welcome. So, like, there's just some weird shenanigans afoot that I want to take a look into and the such. So, yeah. So, I don't know. Oh, gosh, Ellie's. Yeah, and there's that, too. If y'all haven't watched my latest reading on Salah, and is Chantal really his second wife? I don't know, but things are getting a little bit wibbly wobbly. Also, I don't know what it is, but the more it seems like a veil is put or tried to put up, the more the veil thins. When it comes to stuff going on around Foodie, or I should say the protection around her. I don't know. Something's just in the air. So, without further ado, I think I'm going to give it just a few more minutes, and then at 45, we are going to start. And we're going to keep her going. But, like, again, something's just odd in the neighborhood. Brienne, you think you hate Janice more than I do? Congratulations. I don't like her either. Man, if you've watched any of my Janice Combe readings, I have a distinct distaste for that woman. I have never met her. I really haven't, but man, sure. But yes, other than that, I want to take a look into the cat. I want to take a look into the dog food. Hey, Beverly, welcome. I want to take a look into Salah and Chantal once they got the cat. I really want to take a look at that. And when we were getting video footage of Bruce Lee being returned back to his mother, that had to be Salah filming that. We didn't see Foodie's shadow. We didn't see any of that. So Salah took the cat back. I want to take a look at the real reason why they took the cat back. Because knowing Chantal is one of like rebellion to all. You tell me not to do something, I'm going to do it even more. So let's get a look into things going on. But first things first, remember, everything that I am saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here, y'all. Just my opinion, psychic downloads, and the such. So if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you do not want to, you do not have to. So with that, let's get into this. I want to take a look into Miss Foodie Beauty. Let's take a look at just how is she doing right now? And then we're going to start taking a look into the more specifics around getting Mr. Bruce Lee, the kitten, today. So let's just take a look at her general energy right now. The star. She's feeling like the star of Gorl World. She's got money. She's being seen. She's being talked about on all different platforms. If you've been on Twitter, it's lit up. The whole community seems to have come back. People are talking about her. People are linking her videos. They're trying to find different things. Here's a little side bit about YouTube. You know, the more interaction you get from like outside sources. So on YouTube, yeah, I want to say this. On YouTube, they have this thing called rate per like 1,000 views. And the more people you bring to your channel or to YouTube from outside sources, aka if you bring people to the platform and you have people engage with you on the platform, the higher your RPM is going to be, the higher your amount paid per 1,000 views is going to be. All of her stuff's being linked. People are reporting her stuff. People are engaging with her videos, whether positive or negative. The more she's going to be making. She's feeling like people are now going to her channel. People are engaging. They're coming from outside sources, not just on YouTube, but through Twitter and Reddit and all the such. Hey, Rose. Because what? This is all about her being exposed. How is she feeling? I'm exposed. I'm happy. I am being the star of Gorl World again. This is legitimately how she's feeling. She's in her happy place right now because she's making money. She's going to have a higher RPM for the end of the month, bringing new people in, getting those bigger checks versus maybe what she had been getting before. Because from a financial influence here or a material influence, how is she feeling? She's feeling very sneaky. She's like, I'm one way in front of the cameras, but then I'm doing all my sneaky, shady shit behind the cameras with Mr. Jekyll and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It is all, how is she feeling? She is feeling so sneaky because she's gotten away with the money. She's being able to be devious in how she's making money. She's starting a new cycle of making money for her, getting animals, getting her support back, and the such. Unseen or hopes and fears here. This was a one-time deal with the Fool. It's like, I'm going to get this round of suckers, and then I'm not going to be able to get them again. She thinks it's like, I was proactive, I did my one and done, I shot my shot, and now I can't do this scam again. It's going to be a whole thing. Unseen obstacles. There's another hidden motive here. I don't know what she's hiding, but there's a hidden secret here about this thing with the cat, or things going on in her life right now. We will be taking a look into this obstacle that she's running into of like, I need to maintain a secret. Well, what's your secret, Chantal? We're curious. We're nosy over here. Because what's kind of going against her, the community. Also, she is currently having to put on this very strong front of making sure that everything behind her stays where it needs to be. She is being Cerberus right now. She's got to have multiple different heads on. Also, this is like not just her having to defend herself, but also she's having to keep people back, and she's having to be strong. She has to put in a ton of effort. It's not that she's weak. It's just that she has to put in a ton of effort right now to maintain what she has going on. What's going for her? She is feeling so high and mighty. Her manifestations are coming in. She's making the money. She's doing what she's wanted to do. She is getting exactly what she wanted from this. Because here in the past, this is a non-traditional way of making money, non-traditional ways of doing things. Also, this seems to be a breakup, or I've seen this as like a divorce, issues with higher authorities, and the such. So I don't know what she's got going on. She's got some issues going on, if it feels like monetarily, relationship-wise, or with a higher power. I want to see what these secrets, though, are. And then here in the future, there's a metamorphosis or change coming for her. With the death card, I mean, it could legitimately be death, considering her health considerations right now. However, this to me more, you see the boat down here on the water, it's the transformation. Again, I think she's got to go somewhere. I don't know where she's going, but she's going somewhere. There's a transformation. There is a start of a new cycle. She has to go somewhere. Also, her head's on the chopping block for something. I don't know what her head's on the chopping block for, but this is the story of Sleepy Hollow. Ichabod Crane, his head gets taken by the Headless Horseman. Her head's on a chopping block right now. I don't know what that means. I don't know where that's going, but she's got some issues going on. Brienne, me and you both. I think we're all just kind of waiting. I was having this conversation with someone earlier. Hey, Rose Thorne. Welcome, welcome. Also, Daughter Archive, I hope you have your cherry Pepsis or cherry Cokes or Diet, whatever you got going over there, or your cherry Dr. Peppers and yeah. Potentially. So we're going to now start looking into, I want to take a look at the secret is that she's having. She is exhausting, Anar. She is exhaustion. She's just exhaustion. So let's keep her moving. Also, if I do like some other things, I gotta, do I get another one? Okay. Sorry, I have this thing called Bongo Cat on my computer, so it just, whenever you click or type, you get bongos, and it's bongo time. So, so let's take a look. So just in her general energy, because like we aren't looking specifically at the kitten right now. She's got some legal issues, it seems like. She's also just got some weird ass stuff going on. So I want to take a look. Her unseen obstacle right now, though, is she is holding secrets back. What secrets are they, my dear? Inquiring minds want to know. So let us inquiring minds ask, what's going on? What are these secrets that she's holding back on us? What secrets are you holding back from us that you don't want us to know, Foodie? Oh, her health is so bad. Her health is horrible. Also, what is actually going on with doctor's visits? There's some sort of weird doctor visits that is going on. Oh, she's got some massive health issues right now. Especially with this being back reversed here, and she's not going. Why is this? Because the Five of Pentacles. So looking at this secret right now, her health is getting worse. But she's getting paid to do it. She's getting paid a shit ton of money to do it. With that Six of Pentacles reversed, her health is really bad. But she's getting paid money to make her health really, really, really bad. Because from a financial influence here, I'm going to have to pull clarifiers on a lot of this. Because her hopes and fears, I'm refusing to see the light. I'm refusing to see things in a different way. I'm refusing to come out of my tunnel or my cave that I've dug myself into or I've propped myself into, and I just don't want to acknowledge it. Also, with this financial influence here, with this being blood bags, I get that this is having to do with either prescriptions, this is her insulin. I'm thinking this is actually her blood sugar levels. Her blood sugar levels are horrible right now. And I think that's kind of a major issue that she's kind of having. I don't know what test she went in for, what she's trying to hide, but there's a nasty doctor's visit here. I don't think she was given very good news. It has to do with her blood sugar levels. She's refusing to see things, or she's refusing to do things in a new way. Unseen obstacle, though. Rose Spaghetti-O, she's about to get burned real bad about something. Seven of Wands reversed. This is like you're about to get burned. Instead of flying over the burning torches, you're going to have to go through them. You're about to get burned real bad. I don't know how this is going to go. Because there's a decision she's going to have to make that she's not going to want to make, but she has to make. She can't, I don't know if she can get her meds. Honestly, I don't think she can get her meds. She's about to get burned real bad. Because what's going for her? She eats like shit. She treats her body like shit. So she's had to do different things. Because here in the past, again, this has to do with her blood sugars. This has to do with blood and her levels and just I think her blood work in general. She has very bad blood work right now. Very bad blood work. Where I think she needs to go back and get things redone. You know how she should be going back and getting her CPAP recalibrated? This, I think, has to do with her insulin, with her metformin, with her diabetes, in my opinion here. And she is like refusing to get things changed when she needs things to get changed. Because here in the future, with the Wheel of Fortune upright, good luck, good opportunity, but oh boy. There's a predator type of energy to this. I'm going to grab a clarifier for this future energy. And then I'm going to pull some true crime. Because it feels like we got more than one thing going on here that we're trying to hide. Alright, so this is to clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Where has she been getting her prescriptions from? It feels like when it comes to things that she's been hiding, things that have been going on, especially when it comes to her health and doctor's appointments, where is she getting her meds from? Where is she getting those from? Because I don't know if all of them are coming through proper channels. And that's something she's trying to hide, where it's like, oh, I just went to the doctors and it'll be fine. When in reality, what she's doing is she's getting under the table meds. She's getting under the table meds. That's what she's getting. That's what she's hiding. In my opinion here, and she's going to be able to get them through illegal means, but like she's got to hide this. She's got to make it seem like, oh, I got this prescription from the doctor. And I'm like, I don't think that doctor gave her anything. And that's what I'm kind of feeling here. So that's one big secret that she is hiding from us here in the community, especially when it comes to her health. Is there anything else she's hiding from us in the community that we should know about, Spirit? I'm hearing yes, so let's give it another round. Let's see what else is going on here. What else is she hiding from us in the community? We're going to grab out the true crime and my true crime deck because, I don't know, I love this deck. It always seems to fit super well with her, but she's got some major health issues. Major health issues. Let's see, what else is she hiding from us here? She could, Armando, clogged arteries. We could be doing with heart diseases. I mean, she's got a lot of stuff wrong with her. She's got a lot of stuff wrong with her. But let's take a look. Also, I get she needs to go to a doctor and see someone about her heart. It's not good. It's not good at all. All right, let's see what other secrets is she hiding from us as the community. All right, we're starting off so freaking strong. I hate my life. I don't know, man. How do I say? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm just going to keep pulling. And then we're going to grab clarifiers. A bad bunch of stuff. This has to be... She's doing some sort of content for other people's. I'm going to grab clarifiers because some people are like, oh, adult baby. I'm like, I don't know if this is truly adult baby. But let's just keep going. Okay. She is doing something here. Oh yeah, Brianne, whenever we get into a foodie reading, everyone should just put their weird. I don't even have. This is weird. This is really weird. Can I get another card to get on top of the kid? The kid card, please. Because this is weird. I've never had that card pop out before. Ever. And then I know this is a pretty big deck, but it doesn't even have, like, a keyword on it. This is something from the past that she's been doing. What is this all about? This has to be her adult fun time content. Honestly, this has to be her adult. Yeah, this is old information coming out about adult fun time stuff. Again, y'all, if there's a certain card that comes out, I am sorry. She's going to have to take accountability for the adult fun time stuff that she has been doing in the past. Things that she's been doing. This is old information that is coming out. I don't know how it's coming out. because here, this is the one card I hope we didn't see, but it's coming out. It's coming out. This is all of her adult fun time work. We're going to be seeing probably adult baby stuff. We're seeing stuff with pets. This is old information of what we were doing. Here's our serial K again with our lovely M word. Our lovely M word. Taking people out. Again, y'all, this is all about money. And you see there are multiple bodies on the ground here. We're going to be, and she's a leader in this. Again, y'all, she's known for doing stuff with hamsters online. I keep saying this. I will keep saying this. Chantal, prove me wrong. There's something coming out. I don't care what people say it is or not, but yeah, because this is intuition. We have corrupt and illegal activity that is about to start being exposed from online. This is the other big secret she is holding on to with desperately. I don't know when this is coming out, but it will come out. Spirit is like, it's time. The veil is thinning. The veil is thinning. I hope you're ready, Chantal, because things are about to get messy. Goodness freaking gracious. Alright. Not shocked that all came out again. I'm trying to leave the hamsters alone. Hamsters always come out whenever I do anything with Chantal and we start looking at things that she's hiding. It's all the adult baby stuff. It's all of the stuff with hamsters. It is her adult fun time work that she does behind the scenes. You cannot convince me otherwise unless she kind of comes on and shows proof, oh, I don't do this. When in reality, we all kind of know that she does it. So, Ellie's Adventures, I really, really don't want to know that answer. I really, really don't. I think we're going to learn that number. But I don't know. I don't want to know. We're going to take a look at the cat today. What was the intention of getting the cat? Let's just stay far away from all of that. Because, I don't really want to know. Because I like my sanity right where it's at right now. Which is kind of just teetering right on the edge of, I'm okay with life. And I want to just slowly go away and like hide in a corner. So, that's what we're gonna do today. All right. So let's take a look here. Yeah, we're gonna take a look. Why did she get the Bruce Lee today? Why did she try and take Bruce Lee today? And then I want to take a look at the real reason she ended up Salah ended up taking the kitten back to the mom. So let's take a look. What's going on here with what was Chantal's intention of getting Bruce Lee today? For money. It was all for money to fill the coffers, get more money, get more energy, get more rage. This isn't just get more money to fill up my bank account. I'm also feeling on an energetic level, she wanted the rage and the anger from the community that was directed at her to fuel something. I don't know what she's trying to fuel, but like, how can I explain this in that it's not just... So Chantal puts content out there, people will send her rage super chats, and there's a lot of negative energy that gets sent at her. Normal people, when they have that much rage sent at them, typically will be like, oh, shnikes, I screwed up. I'm not going to do that again. Chantal, on the other hand, seems to harness that energy for herself, all that hatred, all that rage and the anger, and she uses it to fuel things going on around her or fuel up things that she might have that she set up. We've known that she might be doing her candle magic or other magic-y or witchy type of things, and it feels like today was a day to fill the coffers in not just a monetary way, but also an energetic way. Why is this? Because, yeah, people were upset. Why did she get the cat? She needed to fill the coffers off of people's upsetty spaghetti stuff. This wasn't more for the money. This is actually more off of the energy, jar work, cup work, rage work. This is more to get the energy from the community back at her for her to harness, in my opinion. It was not more of like a monetary thing. This was very much more of a energetic thing. Because financially, it was a good investment for her. Sure. Like, yeah, money. But this is an investment just not in a monetary sense, but in a spiritual, energetic sense. Because for her hopes and fears here, this is also trying to free her from something. I'm not sure what she's trying to free herself from. Why else did she get this cat? To free herself from something. Free herself from the community, free herself from other people. This is weird. What are you trying to free yourself from, Chantal? You're trying to get out of a situation of people coming at you, but you're now bringing people at you. What? This does not it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. Because the unseen obstacle, she was not expecting even the people who she's very connected to, her beezers, her supporters, didn't agree with this either. Because also the negative influence here, Four of Wands reversed. She was not the ringleader today. Like, she thought people were going to see her as a ringleader. She was going to have more control over the narrative, what people were saying, what people were doing. This right here gives me like she kind of lost control of the story. She lost control of things going on when it came to the cat. Also, her not being able to keep the cat in the cage was a huge thing. People did not want her to come in. What's going for her though? It pissed a lot of people off in the community. People were mad. People were ragey. She's also, it feels like I also want to see, it's like, I only want the nastiest of the nastiest left here at the end. Don't know what that's all about. She's trying to just maintain the nastiest of the nastiest around her when it comes to people in her beezers, people in her chat, reactors, and in the community. She only wants the people who are gonna get nasty with her around, because those are the people she can harvest the most off of and get their rage, their anger, and to fuel things. Because here in the past, I had a business decision. This was, for me, a business decision. This is what I wanted to do. This is what I tried manifesting, and that's what I've got. Because here in the future, though, this is going to cause her more issues in the long term. She's going to get stuck. She's not going to be able to pull the same thing again. Also, there's some sort of loss in finances with this. Not sure what that all has to do with it, but there's a loss in finances. Okay. I'm going to grab a clarifier here for this Eight of Swords reverse, because I am curious. Like, her hopes and fears here being like, I'm trying to break free of something. I'm very intrigued. Like, what you trying to break free from here, Foodie? Break free. I want new ideas. I need a perspective shift. With rigged fight. I want to break free of like the old content that I was doing. I want to have people look at me in a different way. However, this is all premeditated. This is all premeditated, in my opinion. Why did she go and get the cat? It was all premeditated. It was like, I need to get people talking again. This was a new idea. This is how she was going to do it. With rigged fight, aka prize fight. She wanted to start taking some other people out. She wanted to start a fight. That's what this was all about. This is what it was really all about. I wanted to start a fight and get out of the routines that I was doing. She wanted people to get low so she can start going out at other people, so she can start that back and forth with reaction channels again. So expect maybe tomorrow she's going to, once she gets a lay of the land when it comes to reactors, that she's going to start going after them and start doing a bicker back and forth and start name dropping them to start that conversation back up. So That's what this is kind of feeling like with the cat. It was a premeditated thing. If you gave her money, well, good for you. I wouldn't give her money. But again, it's not my money. It's yours. You can go and support a documented neglectful animal owner. Yeah, you can go do that. I will not support you in the future, though, with that. So, have fun. Yeah, so, okay. Next, I want to take a look at how did Salah feel about getting this kitten? I want to take a look. How did Salah feel about getting this kitten? Why did he allow her to take the cat home? I'm so curious. Why? Why? Because I'm very, very curious. Why would Salah allow her to take this cat home? Was he in on the plan? How did he feel about it? Yeah. Bruce Lee. Okay. Let's see. How did Salah feel about this cat and getting it today? He didn't want to do it. He's like, I don't want to look at myself in the mirror while I'm doing it. I really don't. I see no he. What I'm seeing here is like, I don't see nothing. I don't care. I don't want to see it. I want to walk away from it. I don't want to acknowledge it, but it's happening. She's been talking about this for weeks. Weird. Also, quick question. Chantal's very nervous right now, it seems like. Is she been biting the inside of her cheek really bad? Especially on her, like, right or left side. Because my entire, like, that side of my mouth, it's just numb and it hurts right now. Also, the tip of my tongue, too. And so, like, it's odd because I haven't been feeling that at all here today. But it's like, I don't know if there's like a burn somewhere in the mouth from like shisha or something along those lines. But there's like a massive pain on the left side, right in the front cheek tongue area. It's very odd. And it's pretty painful. But yeah, Salah this has been something she's been talking about for weeks. He's been trying to ignore her. It's like, maybe we should try something different. Maybe we should do this over here. However, he did not have the wherewithal or opportunity to essentially be like, nah, we're not doing that. Because this was a strategic move. This was for money, in my opinion here. That's what this is. How did Salah feel about the cat? It was a strategic money move. She's been talking about this for weeks. Also, for the hopes and fears, he tried to see this is part of the contract, this is part of the deal, but also this is a way for healing. This is a way for putting something on life support. Interesting. I gotta put something, trying to put like maybe the relationships on life support. Maybe this is something to be like, hey, this is part of the contract, this is part of the deal. You do this for me, then I'll give you more money. You helped with all that. However, this did not go the way that it was promised to him. This is a backstab and a betrayal, and that was kind of the unseen obstacle for him. It's like, this turned into something it wasn't supposed to. I don't know if they were supposed to actually take the cat. I'm hearing no. If they were, it was supposed to be something like how they did with Julia. This wasn't supposed to be done on live. This wasn't supposed to be done in front of a ton of people. Because the negative influences here, it was a decision that had to be made. He cannot maintain the balance. It's between the singleness or the family, the single or the family. And he had to make a decision of what are you going to do? Are you going to keep him single or are you going to be a family? It was a decision out of his control. Chantal, I think, is trying to make a family here with him, and he is just not having it. Because this, to him, was just an investment. This was a way for us to make money, do new things. That's how this cat was portrayed to him. It was not supposed to be done on live. It was supposed to be done very similar to how they did with Julia, delete everything, but the community was too on top of it this time. Because here in the past, yeah, I'm trying to break free from her. He is trying to break free from Chantal, in my opinion. And here in the future, we're not going to have kids together. We're not. How is he feeling about this cat? It's like, I don't want this. I don't want the cats together. I don't want to have kids together. No more. No more. He's not doing it. He's refusing. He's refusing to have any more ties or connections with her that are like children to him or to her as well. He's just not doing it. Just not doing it. All right. Interesting. Okay, so why did they take the cat back? Honestly, why did they take the cat back? Because we all know Foodie, right? We all know Chantal Marie. She's one that is very much like, if you tell me not to do something, then I'm going to do it 10 times harder. Or I'm going to do it even more. So you can't control me. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, so what actually made her take the cat back? Because we saw her. She was very much in the, I'm going to keep this cat because I can. So lazy. It's not lazy, but lazy. What made her really take the, what really made them take the cat back? They got the money that they wanted. They got what they could. Why is this? Also temperance, imbalance, impatience, overindulgence. Financial influence. I don't like this. Hopes and fears. Unseen obstacles. Okay, so why did they get rid of the cat? Or why did they send the cat back? So, one, they got their money. They got their coffers. Why is this? Because of the imbalance, the unharmonious, overindulgence of things. They got the money. However, from a financial influence here, I don't know. Again, there's an energetic exchange here for Chantal. Especially with that Queen of Cups showing up, an energetic exchange. Someone got a shit ton of energy from this today. I almost, like, how I see this, it's like you got the gauge, or like the energyometer. It's almost how I want to say it. And like, she did this whole cat thing. She got some money. Okay. But then like, she was looking over at like her energyometer, whatever she uses. And it was like, it got up into like the red. And it's like, oh, we good. Now I can send the cat back. It did its job. And it's like, her energyometer is way up. She's got so much energy now that's been sent at her that she's able to harvest and able to get. It's going to propel her forward for a very long time. That is what this feels like. She got what she wanted, and now she's able to just move on from it. She got her negative energy. She got that exchange. Because her hopes and fears here, she did this very sneakily. She was able to get in, get out, and do what she wanted to do. That's what this was all about. It was a hit it and quit it sort of situation. It was never going to be for like, oh my gosh, this is just a hit it and quit it situation. Because down here, the unseen obstacles, though, however, she's going to party hard like a rock star with this. For people who are in the community, I would expect in the next week or so, next couple days, we're going to be seeing a massive, like, almost feels like an energy burst from Foodie. If not in this next week, it's going to be soonish. Because what this gives me, it's like, I keep seeing the energy like the energy exchange rather than say like the monetary exchange. And that's what I'm really like honing in on in this reading, where it's like this was an energy exchange, and like we're going to be seeing her partying hard like a rock star, raging, putting herself out there, having a lot of energy in a physical sense to go and do things. Expect more food, expect more things, seeing takeout a lot more. You're not going to see her be doing all that feeding the cats and the stuff. No. Because again, there's some weird, dark and dank, magic-y shenaniganery afoot. Yeah, she is. She's doing some magic-y, negative energy, wackadoodle shenanigans. That spell book being reversed, it's like this whole thing is powering up some sort of weird, darky, magic-y things, in my opinion. And again, she got money, but this is more about the energy exchange than the monetary exchange. Because... Because what's going for her? And why did she take the cat back? There's something here where the cat, I don't know if they got like a really bad thing with the cat. I'm almost convinced they had a really bad, there might have been an actually bad diagnosis with the cat where we couldn't keep the cat around. Because the Four of Swords, it's like, we need to lay this to rest. Why did we get it's like, we need to lay this to rest so we can maybe move on to the next thing. Here in the past, yeah, we had massive judgment coming down from everyone and everything. It's like, there's too much scrutiny on this. Let's keep her moving. And here in the future, we're never going to talk about this again. Expect a new arc to come up as well, or a new scandal to come up as well. Because this is going to follow her for a while. I'm kind of getting, this is going to follow her for a while. And we will see what's going on. But if she doesn't, she's going to have to start a new storyline to get people talking about other things. For something. Is what I'm getting here. Also, Daughter Archive, thank you for the super chat. Will YouTube still vet her or not? So we took her vid down. We'll have to see. Because, I mean, just looking at that video, yeah, there's some weird stuff going on. That cat the kitten might have actually been more sick than what we need to, but why did she take the cat back? I see it more as like, we need to lay this story to rest. Other than the cat needed to be put to rest. Because there's something else. It's like, this is just a hit it and quit it moment. Alright. So... maybe. Oh boy. Yeah. So let's just take a look. Will YouTube still vet her or not? We can take a look, daughter. Let's take a look. So, will YouTube still vet her or not? Let's see. Because this is some weird shenanigans going on here. Because we've seen stuff going on with her channel. I don't know. I've been personally like seeing a bunch of stuff going on. So like, I don't know. Let's see. Will YouTube still vet her or not? So essentially manually review her channel. They're going to be taking a look at her channel in a very different way, or in a new way. We'll see. The Hanged Man reversed. We might be going into the archives. I don't know what YouTube can do, if they can see privated videos or not. But there is more of a manual review, it seems like, coming for her channel. Whether or not that's going to result in anything, we will see. But yeah, her channel is going to... with ALR. We can take a look at ALR a little bit later, but I really want to keep focused on Foodie right now. But yeah, with Foodie's channel, there is a deeper review of like stuff that is hidden in the dark that might be coming to light from YouTube. Why is this? Because we've been avoiding looking here. Like, we've kind of just been skimming the surface, but we're about to go down to the caverns. So I don't know if Foodie can... Here's what I'm going to say. I don't know if YouTube can look at privated content. If they can, that might still be, like, something that can be reviewed on a channel, but that's what I'm kind of seeing here. Because from a material sense, yeah, we've been watching, we're kind of watering our seeds a little bit on things. We've been nurturing some different avenues as well when it comes to her channel, especially with Foodie. Because yeah, there's something here that's been growing. Like, from a material sense, and also this could be the community. The community as a whole is grown very well. I mean, you have 7 different potted plants with one person who's kind of feeding and watering all of them. I think that there's not just going to be a manual review of Foodie's channel, but also a manual review of the community as a whole. Yeah, because that's what I'm kind of seeing. We're seeing a manual review, essentially. Hopes and fears here. This is going to be some bad luck, bad opportunity. I think oh boy. When I'm looking at YouTube and looking at the community as a whole, it seems like, with Chantal as the figurehead, I think YouTube's been avoiding this. However, it's like if we open up the book, if we open it up, we're not going to like what we see. I almost see this too of, you guys are going to have to start changing some things around. Bad luck, bad opportunity, loss of finances, loss of material goods, and the such. There is a lot to be reviewed here. There's a lot that's needed to start looking at things. Because the unseen obstacles here is the Ace of Swords, which is broken contracts, broken agreements, and a lot of, oh, yeah. I'm really seeing Foodie's going to be starting to be looked at more, too, because there's a lot of broken agreements, broken contracts, broken community guidelines, and the such. And it's like, it's going to be really hard to overlook or ignore at this point. Because the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. You can't ignore the truth of what's going on. Also, the community outrage is getting to be pretty big right now. Seeing here with the positive influence, there's a lot of community outrage right now that I think YouTube is going to not be able to ignore pretty soon. And then here in the past with the King of Swords reversed, again, you keep breaking our contracts, you keep breaking our agreements, you keep breaking TOS, you keep breaking community guidelines. What can you do? You keep breaking it. There's only so much we can do here, because here in the future, there's going to be a decision having to be made. I can't say one way or another with the Magician reversed. This could be, we're going to try and just push the buck off a few more weeks, a couple more months. But here, this is, to me, like, this might take a little bit longer as well when it comes to community stuff. It might take a little bit longer when it comes to the review process, just due to the sheer amount of stuff that needs to be uncovered, the cases that have been opened, the reviews that are going on, and the such. It seems like, and kind of how I'm feeling this, is that it's a more complicated process than what we're originally or initially thinking when it comes to what are the criteria of taking down a channel that is the focal or center point of such a profitable community on our platform. And I think that's kind of what is going on here with YouTube. And it's like, we have to weigh a couple different options. And there's like criteria that's just not with Foodie's channel, but with the community's channel that they need to take into consideration, in my opinion here, and that's what I'm kind of seeing. So that's what I'm seeing when it comes to Foodie's stuffs. All right, so let's keep her moving on things. So let's take a look. I want to take a look here now at yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a really, really interesting stuff. This is going to be very, very interesting. So, next thing that I really want to take a look at is what's going to be going on with Miss... I want to take a look at this dog food. When did she get dog food? I don't know. Okay, so if y'all don't remember, about a month ago... No, it was April 15th, I believe. It was April 15th. Nope, it was April 15th. I remember this date specifically. April 15th. She went in 2025. She went and she did a weird stream. And she went and she fed a dog. And I'm like, where did she get dog food from? Oh. Daughter Archive, when I'm done with all my Chantal shenanigans, I will take a look into ALR. Let's see. What's going on? Why did she get dog food? I'm so dang curious. Why did she get dog food? April 15th, 2025. She had dog food in her vehicle, and she fed a dog. I have never known her to have dog food in her car. We've just known her to have cat food. Where'd the dog food come from? And where's the dog food been since then? Guys, I have so many questions. Because if people don't remember the dog, she went to the Starbucks, and then she went and she sat on the beach, and like she was waiting there for a while. So that was going on, and then like she went and she fed that dog, but the dog was staying near like that cleaner guy the entire time. So yeah, I'm gonna go take a look at what the heck that was all about. And where's the dog food been since then? I'm so curious. Yeah, so I don't think I ever did anything about that either. So let's take a look. Yeah, let's take a look. Why did she have dog food? I'm just so darn curious. What? 6 of Cups? Okay, so why? Bad investment that didn't work out. Weird. Broken contracts. I'm going to have to grab clarifiers on all of this. Hopes and fears. Why'd you get dog food? Well, there's my witchy shit card. I didn't get my... I'm going to have to grab clarifiers on this. Because the unseen obstacle, the dog won. And she didn't. She didn't get the dog like she wanted to. She had to let go and move on. That was the negative that was the negative thing here. I had to let this go and move on to the next thing. What was going for her, though? I found something else that I didn't show on camera. I found something else that I didn't show on camera. Because here in the past, the 10 of Pentacles reversed, which is like, I didn't have money, I wasn't doing things, I was low on finances, my community wasn't behind me, and here in the future, this was a fight. What? What's going on with the dog food and the dog? Huh. Reset. Take out the trash. Disguising, revolting, effective. Or disgusting, revolting, effective. I needed to reset. Reset, take out the trash. Along with feeding the dog? Okay, so I had to feed the dog to like reset something. Reset something, get something new going. Because I was weighed down by other things going on. What is going on here? Odd. Why is this? Because it was a bad investment for me to start partying to do things. I don't like... Because I was supposed to do something with the dog. This was supposed to power something up. It was supposed to power something up. Why did she have the dog food? It was supposed to do something. She ended up getting something or somebody else, though. Because there was no way out. She had to do this. There is something she did not show on camera, in my opinion, here. That dog won out, but there's someone else. There is someone else that went down that night. Yeah, because I had to get out. I was misinformed about certain people, places, things. However, she got someone or something else out. I don't know if this was like some sort of thing to like start sending things at people, because it's like I had a bad deal. I was supposed to do something. I didn't do it. However, I had to fight to feed something, get a new cycle going, feed a pattern, behavior. The dog was there to reset a new cycle, start something new, whether this is to get back at someone or the such. She wasn't able to get that dog, but she was able to get a different one that was not seen on camera, in my opinion. I don't know what she did with it, but it was no bueno, in my opinion here. She does some weird-ass, whack-ass shit. She went and got a smaller-ass dog. And I wouldn't be shocked if it was one that looks like one of the ones Frenchie has. She's got little tiny mutts. And I wouldn't doubt if she ended up getting, if that's what Foodie wanted. She wanted to go after someone's kids. She wanted to go after someone's kids. Okay. But this is a dog. Who do we know in the community? Yeah, that has dogs as their freaking kids at this point. Alright. We're just going to leave it at that. Alrighty. Wow, Foodie, you're just a whole ass mess. Also, you know what was at the bottom of the deck? My dog card. This was the first, that was the first time I went and I tried getting a dog, but I ended up getting there the second time. This is a skelly dog at the bottom of the deck. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Whatevs. Whoever. Whatever. She's just a whole ass mess that we all... Okay. So, next thing I want to take a look at... Excuse me. So I'm seeing this. Foodie is going in this energy. She is collecting energy. I'm seeing this. I'm being really drawn to it. So why the heck is she drawing up all this energy? What's it for? Like, why would we be drawing in all this energy? Why would she be doing all this stuff? Because, like, this is, like... weird, in my opinion. So let's take a look. Why is she gathering up all this energy? Because something is off. I mean, she got a lot today. Like, honestly, she got a lot today. So why is she gathering it up? And again, if people are like, oh, she's in it for the money. Yeah, okay. But she's not, like, it's not just that. Also, y'all, I feel like it is wild. Okay, so on my computer, I have a background, and it changes about every 24 hours. And in this last 20, it just changed on me. And you know what's in front of me? The desert. I got the desert in front of me. That's today's screensaver or background. And I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, and Nor, you know what? Not shocked. Not shocked at all. That maybe Frenchie was going through a rough time because someone sent shit at her. Huh? Alright, so let's take a look-see here at what's Chantal gathering all this energy up for? Because something's in the air and it's just weird. So what is she gathering all this energy for? So she can be the center of attention coming up. Why is this? Because she's not wanting to leave. She's gathering up this energy to stay where she's at because she does not want to leave. She does not want to change. She does not want to keep doing what she is doing. Because the Six of Swords, yes, can be travel from one place to another. Seeing this reverse, it's like, I don't want to leave. I don't want to go. And because I want to be the center of attention. I want my home. I want my family. This is her gathering up her energy to stay where she's at. Because she doesn't want to leave. She doesn't want to travel. She does not want to go. She is powering stuff up to make sure that she can stay where she's at. And if she has to send nasty stuff at people, she's going to send nasty stuff at people. However, she doesn't have enough to stay. She doesn't have enough money to stay. She doesn't have enough energy to stay. She doesn't have the resources, the plan, or the paperwork. She wants to stay. However, her hard work is not paying off. She did not reach the goals. She did not reach the finish line in what she's doing, whatever that may be. Also, hopes and fears is justice. She wants to come out ahead. She wants to have balance. She wants to have her cake and eat it too. She wants to, in her mind, have what she deserves and what she wants. She's going to cut down other people and get her justice on and others' karma because they're the ones that are messing with her karma or messing with her. So, you know what? It's fair if I just send, stuff back at them because they're sending stuff at me. And I'm like, Chantal, I'm not sending anything at you. I'm just reading what's going on around you. So if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But you know what? It's not getting sent back to you from me. So if you want to keep sending shit at me, please feel free. But you won't get anything back from me. So, toodles! But that's kind of what she's doing. She is preparing to send stuff back out to essentially balance the karmic scales in her mind. However, the unseen obstacle, Mother Earth, the Empress, the Divine Feminine, Chantal, I'm just going to say this once. And and I hope it sticks, because I hope that she does watch this. If she doesn't, she doesn't have to. But, Earth's children includes all. Animals, humans, plants, animals, and the such. If you hurt Earth's children, she's going to have something to say about that. That's all I would like to say. Because the negative influence here is she does not want people knowing about this. It's the dark and the dank. I'm unhappy. Why is she gathering this up? Because I'm unhappy and I want other people to be unhappy. What's going for her? She has one vessel, one pot, one thing that she's gathered everything into. So it's like a lightning in a bottle. It's lightning in a bottle. That's what this is. What's going for her? She has this one container. It almost feels like say she has one rock that she's been putting all of her energy into, and this one thing she can take with her wherever she goes. And that's what this is feeling. She doesn't have multiple pots or jars or things that she's been putting stuff in. No, it's just one. And once she's ready to unleash it, it's going to be a big boom. And that's where it's going. It's almost like a one and done kind of like bomb, is kind of what this feels like to me. Because here in the past, 9 of Cups. I'm not emotionally fulfilled in what I'm getting. I don't have my cake and eating it too. I don't feel emotionally fulfilled. I kind of feel disturbed. Also, she is not liking our spiritual intuition people. Because I'm also getting from another deck, and this in that deck, there's a cat. And it's like looking into a scrying bowl. She is very unhappy. And I think there's going to be some energy sent out at tarot readers, energy workers, people who are really intuitive within the community. And it's going to be a giant, like, I almost see it as like a giant dust storm that's going to last for a little while. Because here in the future, 2 of Pentacles, this is how I'm going to balance the scales. Balance myself out. That's what this kind of feels like, to me at least. And I think she's kind of seeing, am I going to send it directly at one person? Or is she going to send it at a couple people? And I think that's kind of the holdup right now. She's gathering it all up. But again, it's like one massive thing. And she's trying to figure out, do I just send this at one person to screw up their entire life? Or do I try and send it at multiple different people to screw up maybe not everyone's life as much, but have a wider effect on people? So that's what I'm kind of feeling like. Why is she storing this energy up? She is getting ready to stay where she's at, but also try and hurt other people as well within the community. She wants to balance the karmic scales in her own way. All right, Chantal, have fun. It's not you who decide. We are not judge, jury, and executioner. We are not the ones who are karma. We can be used as tools, but we are not the deciders of who gets their karma when. Yeah. She's been looking more annoyed. She's been looking a little bit more angry lately whenever they do the call to prayer. Interesting. And yeah, Ali, it's best to let the universe and spirit take care of her. We do not need to be the judge, jury, and executioners of her. She is doing a bang-up job for herself. Oh, yeah. So, I want to take a look at what can we, she feels like the world is against her. And honestly, if she wants to feel that way, she's more than welcome to feel that way. I'm not going to say, oh, you don't need to feel that way. No, she can feel however the heck she wants to feel. However, you don't get to be a biche about it. Just because you want to be a biche about it. So, let's take a look here. When it comes to, I'm going to do a reading that I haven't done in a while. And trigger warning, it might make some people sad. It might be hard for some people to be around. But I'm going to try and do a reading on Julia here really quick. Because I haven't done a check-in on her in a while. Apparently she hasn't been doing the hottest. And I just want to see what's going on with her and things going on with Miss Julia, and the such. Yeah, I know her. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with Neo either. But however, Chantal can go do what she wants to do, and that's fine. Graveyard Flowers, Anor. Yeah, honestly, if people are like, oh, she's a narc, and I'm like, she might have those tendencies, but if people want to look something up, this might be really interesting for some people. Look up antisocial personality disorder, and just think about Foodie when you look at it. I'm not diagnosing, but one of my good friends talked to me about it and was like, that's what this sounds like. So take a look at it if you want, but I think it describes Foodie very, very well. So, yeah. Alrighty, let's take a look. Oh, Miss Julia, how you doing here, honey? I am... How are we doing here? How are we doing, Miss Julia? 4 Cups. She's just so freaking sad. She is so damn sad. Ugh. She's so sad. Because she feels so damn alone. She does not like where she's at. She feels like she's in a barren wasteland. There's only little amounts of food given to her. She's not taken care of well. She doesn't like where she's at. She's just so lonely. She is so lonely. And she walks on eggshells in that apartment. She just does. 9 of Wands upright. It's like, also in this 9 of Wands in particular, it's this is a storm over a giant mountain. Storm clouds rolling in. That apartment, it feels you're walking on pins and needles so much in that apartment. I also feel that Julia gets locked out of pretty much if Chantal isn't in that room, Julia isn't allowed in that room. Wherever Chantal is, Julia needs to be. Julia's locked out of a lot of rooms unless Chantal is there, except for like certain times. Because her hopes and fears here, it's like, it's only a little bit more. It's only a little bit more. Also, with the 7 of Pentacles, it's like there's got to be something better out there. There's got to be something better. And I don't know what's going on with Julia. I don't know what spirits are around her. But it's like, it's almost time. It's almost time. It's almost done. It's almost done. I feel like when I'm looking at the 7 of Pentacles, it's for Julia, it's like you're almost there. You're almost there. She's almost there. She's almost somewhere. You're almost to the finish line in some way. The unseen obstacles, though, is that there's this bridge period, this 2 of Pentacles, where it's like you're going from one side, from the dark side to the light side, and I don't know what that. With it being Pentacles, I'm okay, but oh God, you're going from the dark to the light, and it's just she's in a transitionary period right now. Is kind of what this is feeling like to me. She's in a transitionary period, whatever that is, kind of going. And that's kind of the obstacle for her. It's like, I just want to be out. I just want to be out. I just want to be out. But it's just, it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more. She's almost to the finish line. Because the negative influence here, the Hierophant, she is the glue that keeps Salah and Chantal together. If Julia wasn't there, Salah wouldn't come, in my opinion. If Julia wasn't there, Salah wouldn't be there. What's going for her? The 2 of Wands. There is a new beginning starting for Julia. All animals have souls, thoughts, feelings. I even think animals can manifest. And with Julia here, she's manifesting a new life, a new portal, a new dreams. And those new dreams and new manifestations are coming for her. Like, I'm seeing this. It's a new start. Also, yeah, windows. She just wants to see outside, I think, as well. She does not get natural sunlight. Because here in the past, she's the King of Wands. Hunting. Here's my little kitty cat. She is on the prowl, whether to escape, whether to go somewhere else. She is wanting to leave and get her on out. However, here in the future, the Ace of Wands, it's just going to take a little bit more time. Also, with the Ace of Wands reversed, and it's the cutting down of a tree. Resources, but seeing it reversed. Ace of Wands. I don't like that. I'm going to grab a clarifier just because I don't like saying things without clarifiers with that type of shenanigans about. Because this is weird. Weird. In the future for Julia, finding the weapon. Ace of Wands reversed. One more card, please. And then I might ask for a different clarifier on this. Because this is kind of weird. I'm not sure what this future is kind of looking like here for Julia. Parasite, life dreams, illusions, all is not what it seems. I don't know what this is all kind of meaning for Julia, but like seeing this, I'm just not sure. Maybe we aren't going to know what happens with Julia. Maybe we won't. I'm not sure. But like what I'm seeing with this is just with Julia in the future. It just looks like there's going to be some weird ass stuff going on with her. She's just in this transitionary period right now. And that's kind of what Julia's kind of going through. I don't know much beyond that. I really don't want to read into much beyond that. Her energy's really sad. She just wants sunlight. She wants people. She wants to not be so freaking alone. And the such. So. All right. So let's keep moving on things. Okay. What else we got here? Let's see. How's Foodie feeling about anime? Yeah, how's Foodie feeling about anime right now? Let's just see how Foodie's feeling about anime right now. Yeah, I'm done talking about Julia just because I have to. So let's take a look. What's going on with anime right now? And I shouldn't say what's going on with anime right now. How is Foodie feeling about everything going on with anime right now? And we're going to pull from a few decks from this one because I can already tell someone doesn't want me talking about this. And I'm okay with that. But I'm just here to see whatever spirit is kind of allowing us to talk about. And again, the more... Yeah, that's what we're gonna see. What's going on? How is Foodie feeling about the anime and things going on there? So how is she feeling about him with things kind of going on with him? She's like, been there, done that. I'm burnt out on you. She also sees him as a broke ass bum or like a washed up singer, a washed out rock star. It's like you partied hard, but you burned yourself even harder. He doesn't have anything to give her. Why is this? Oh. Also, she's done with him. How is she feeling about anime? She's done with him. Two of Pentacles reverse. She's like, nah, I got other people I'm going to go do things with. But you're a washed out, burned out bum. I don't like that my kids card is showing up. And like this is an art set. I don't know what sort of art, what sort of things he made, things that are on there. But there is an issue here when it's like, I know what sort of art, like you burned yourself out by doing all these arts, by doing all these things, by doing all these crafts, and now look where you're at. Hopes and fears, he's going to be exposed in front of the world. She is ready for his ass to be exposed in front of the entire world. It's like, Go and speak your truth, man. Have fun. However, the unseen obstacle, he's working with others behind the scenes. How is she feeling about him? Unseen obstacles, he's working with others. This is upright as well. Working with others to make money. There's my law enforcement card. Here's officials. There's business people. We're organizing different things on this map. This is like, oh, here's the map where everyone is. We're triangulating where these things are. I don't know, Chantal, are you on that list of doing some not so good things online? Because there's groups of people talking. Law enforcement is one of them. Because the negative influences here, he was into some depraved shenanigans. And the positive influence, this is going to get exposed. Something's getting exposed. I don't know who's getting exposed, but he's getting exposed in something. I don't know if she's going to get exposed in things too, but there's some discussions going on with things, and things are about to get revealed in a big, big way. There's going to, because here in the past, she's like, yeah, you were doing some weird things with kids. You were doing magic-y shit. You were creating things. You were putting your wand out there to do different things. And here in the future, you're like, he's going down. He's got his own desires and taboo, and not just, these aren't kinks. These are just weird ass adult fun time things that should not be online, okay? like I understand kink. I understand you getting your rocks off and maybe in some unconventional ways, but there's some stuff here that is like, this is illegal, in my opinion. Like, this is illegal stuff that you've been doing and how you're getting your rocks off. And she knows that, and she's like, yeah, you're going down for that. She sees anime as not an issue. However, he's talking to people. He is talking to people. You've been forewarned, Chantal, whether or not you think you are touchable or untouchable. I hope you never sent your address to him to send packages or something to. But I don't know anything about that. Maybe you do. All right. So, does Chantal feel any... I mean, that's how she's just feeling about anime. And the kind of the stuff that she's like, yeah, he was into some depraved shenanigans. All right. So, let's see. I want to take a look at next in how is... Who is anime actually talking to? Let's take a look. Who is anime actually talking to when it comes to this stuff? Because I'm curious. Who is anime actually talking to? And will there actually be any, like, continued repercussions or anything that come from it? So, let's just take a look-see here. Who's he actually talking to, and will there anything come from it? So, let's take a look-see. Alright, let's take a look. Who's he talking to, and what are maybe some repercussions from that? So, who is he... Oh, boy. In my opinion here, anime is like, I gotta talk to the big boss that is kind of operating our little organization here, because I got caught with my ding-a-ling out. Oh, shit. Anime's talking to, like, the big wigs of, like, these underground organizations. Ooh. That like control multiple people behind them. Because he's about to get caught with some stuff that he's been doing. Materially, he's like, you've been caught with your frickin' pants down. He is worried. He is anxious. He's got all of his... He is in hot water and things kind of going on. Because, again, his way of getting rocks off and stuff that he has on his hard drives, this isn't just taboo. This is allegedly illegal. Like, illegal. Illegal things. And he is, the community's going to have his back on something. But they will drop him as soon as things get uber serious. There's a lot of worry. His community also, whatever community is around this, sure, they have his back and they have money to throw behind him right now. But that can get stripped away real quick because he doesn't have friends around him no more. He has frenemies around him. No one trusts him. No one wants to be connected to him. No one wants to be associated with him at all. It's like, if he calls you, you don't answer. You change your number type of stuff. Because he's trying to avoid things, people digging deeper into what's going on with him. He is trying to avoid people from, he's trying to avoid from getting exposed, from people to go into the nethers and to figure out what's going on. Like, that's who he's talking to right now, to keep this stuff hidden. Stuff that's underground stays underground. Was here in the past, Ace of Cups, his emotions got the better of him. And here in the future, he is avoiding disaster. So, and he's avoiding a mob coming after him. This is interesting. And that's who he's talking to. And that's kind of, if these talks continue to go well, because currently I'm just seeing the current energy of this. If talks stay the way they are now, we're avoiding a mob coming after whatever this group is. But that is bearing these talks continue to go well between him and these upper echelons of work, and like these upper, I would like to say, rooms, sites, dark web things, and the such. And he is... So this could go one of either way. I'm not seeing this being actually law enforcement right now. I'm actually seeing this being like underground organizations that he is a part of or feeds or filters content into. And that's where I'm kind of seeing him in right now, to make that really clear. He is not talking to law enforcement. He is talking to these groups. And these conversations are going well to help him cover his tracks in some way. However, because there's money that's behind him. However, what happens if these, what's the probability, I should say? What's the probability of these conversations staying positive? I think it's all going to be dependent on anime at this point. But, it's up to him to keep these conversations positive. He is terrified right now. But what else is going on here with him? What else is going on? Is he being questioned by other people? What's kind of going on here? What the heck? How does he have access to this stuff? Because for him, he's still a wheeler and dealer. He is still wheeling and dealing stuff. I don't know how, But there's something, whether it's an automated system behind the scenes that's under so many password protections, but there's something where he's still wheeling and dealing, whether or not he's directly involved, or like whether or not it is, this feels like it's an automated system that was put together that he's still wheeling and dealing, making money on. Why is this? Because this is something I've been nurturing and watering and growing for a very long time. However, there's some financial transactions that are about to get exposed. There are ways that he's making money that are about to get exposed. We're going to need to ask a lot more questions about that. Because currently the unseen obstacle is he is gaslighting, he is manipulating in some way. Something's about to get exposed here, in my opinion. He's still wheeling and dealing, even though it's like, dude, you should just stop. However, he is gaslighting, he is manipulating, he is doing whatever he can to kind of make it seem like, oh, this isn't me, because this guy's still doing all of his stuff, right? I'm inactive. Like, you have me here, but this person's still doing their stuff. However, something financially is about to get exposed, or that's gonna get brought up, because the unseen obstacle here. Remember how I think in the court like there's a filing here with his mother. He was stealing stuff. Here's that 4 cups. He's getting caught stealing, and now it's like, okay, where'd the money go? Where's all this money that you stole? What go? Where's this money? Where'd it go? And they're going to see some transactions that are like, where'd this money come from? This is weird. Why'd it come from this? Where is this coming from? You said that you had no income coming in from this. So where is this coming from? How do you have so much money, but yet you're taking it from over here? Question mark? So that's going to get exposed. Also, he's about to get backstabbed and betrayed. Someone is about to come. It's like he's going to have to be the mater. Not the mater, or the martyr. He's about to be, it's not the pig to slaughter, but he is about to be the sacrifice to this whole situation. I think he is about to be a sacrifice for whatever is about to come down. Whether this is from a larger organization or from someone else. Just because he's having these conversations with other people, I think there's other conversations where maybe we just sacrifice this one and just keep doing what we need to do, and we cut all ties so we can keep doing it, but they'll just go after him. Because again, he's talking to other people. He's talking to a larger organization, but also there are police and federal investigators, it feels like, that are talking to him about certain things. Here in the past, he's having to come out of his hidey hole. And here in the future, yeah, we want to know all about this stuff that's on your computer. Heartbreak, breaking up, a loss. He's going to be a sacrifice for this organization. Essentially, he's going to be the one thrown underneath the bus. Is kind of what this is looking like. He's going to get thrown underneath the bus so damn hard, it looks like. Even though he's talking like, oh, I'll be safe, I'll be safe. Nah, fam. You're a sacrificial lamb over here. You're about to take the brunt of what's about to come down. Alrighty. Because, like, it's like, you're the one that's screwed up, so you're the one who's got to face the consequences. Roast SpaghettiOs. I don't know. Do y'all want me to take a look into if this actually comes back on Chantal or not? You let me know. Because I'm kind of curious. And again, I know this might be kind of intense. But interesting. Odd. So, we'll take a look. Let's take a look, see. Let's take a look. What's going on? So if he's going to be our sacrificial lamb to this whole thing, I wonder if he takes Foodie down. He releases the information. He's got the vault. He is the one who is holding the vault of information. And he'll sacrifice others to get that information out. Because this is a decision to save his own hide. He's got a vault of information that he is holding back that he has on a lot of other people. He's currently in a decision of like, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? And I think it's going to come down to the moment of if he is actually backstabbed and betrayed, he will turn this vault right side up and everything's out. Everything's coming out. Because it's like, you know what? I want my deal. I want to get some life support for me. I don't care about other people. Y'all left me out to dry. So, you know what? I'll leave you out to dry. However, the organization that I think he really wants to help take down, they're very powerful. They got a lot of money and they cover their tracks very, very well. Also, if he tries going after them, he might be having some issues. He might be having some issues within wherever he ends up having to serve time, if he does serve time, because of, well, you get distracted by pretty young things. And so you're going to be essentially a lamb to slaughter wherever you go. Because whoever this person is, it's like he has a vault of information. However, this person, whoever he's working or wants to spill information on, they are very clever. They know how to hide their tracks again. They are a big-ass leader, and they know how to get themselves and others out of trouble and to slip away into the night is kind of what this is seeming like. Because, yeah, you were a young, dumb person who went and wanted to go wackadoodle things into here in the future. No. It's like, I have all the stuff. However, in the future, you're getting demoted because you don't have anything else to give. You're going to get stuck. So when I'm seeing, like, is he going to be, if he has to release information, it's like, okay, so he releases all of it, but before it can all get released, these people that he'd be releasing information on all kind of just, like, fly into the wind is almost what it feels like, in my opinion here. So, and even with, like, Foodie, too. Like, I'm not seeing Foodie in that at all. It's like, I don't know if he would spill the beans on Foodie. I'm hearing yes, but I don't know in what way. So, all right. Okay, all right. So what we're going to take a look into next is, how is Salah doing? Just generally with Miss Foodie and the things kind of going on with her. So what's just kind of going on with him right now? How is he feeling? Is he kind of that mad or not? So, yeah. Let's see. What's going on with Salah? How is he doing right now? He is so focused on a baby. He is focused on a kid, on a baby, someone who is very, very young. That is who he is focused on right now. That's where the majority of his focus is on right now. Why is this? Because he has to focus on the family rather than the individual. He can't balance right now. He is needed to take care of some young person. With the Page of Cups, it is the youngest card in out of all the court cards, the Page of Cups. So there's a baby, in my opinion, here. And he is just not able to balance between the single individual and the family that he does have. Because material, oh boy. Because he is currently stuck between the mother of his children, in my opinion, and Foodie. Financially, he needs Foodie, but he also is like, the baby mama, his wife number one, needs money. They don't have the money right now, but they also, Foodie is also becoming a giant ass problem with everything. So, like, how is he feeling right now? He's like, I don't like the money that I'm getting from her, but it's the money I need. He's also just so focused. He's not able to balance on a family. He has either a newborn or a very young child. I would say less than a year old at this point. Because the negative or the hopes and fears here for him, just, there's a tyrant. Okay, so here's wife number one, who's like, we need freaking money. And then they got the tyrant over here who's hoarding all the money. Here's Chantal. Here's wife number one. I got a kid. I'm trying to balance everyone out, but he's unable to balance everything right now. Because the hopes and fear, or the unseen obstacles, he's been working so damn hard right now to kind of keep things going. To keep what they have, to get the papers. Because like with all these papers around here, I believe that there is we're filling out paperwork. We're trying to get to Canada. We're trying to fill out visa stuff. Not for Chantal to stay, but to take them to Canada or somewhere else. And that's the unseen obstacle here. It's like there's so much paperwork to get through right now. Someone also does not want me talking about this. My throat is starting to try and close up, but it's not going to happen today. Because the negative influence here is the Page of Wands. Someone is saying one thing, someone's trying to manifest a new desire, new dreams, new realities. He is trying to bring in new opportunities as well. But also with this Page of Wands here, and how is he feeling? Someone I think is also trying to manifest something different than what he wants, than what he's manifesting. So when there's two conflicting things of manifestation and then they're not on the same page, there is going to be lots and lots of arguing and tussle and fighting and all the such. Because what's going for him right now, he is dreaming of a new life somewhere else, and that is where his eye is. It's almost like he has tunnel vision right now. It's like, that's the prize. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep doing what I need to do to get to my prize. Here in the past, yeah, he felt like he was a star. He had everything going. He had everything coming up roses. However, here in the future, if he's not careful, he's going to lose his family. He's going to lose access to his kids and the such. He's going to lose access to a lot of stuff. Also, stuff from the past is going to come back to bite him in the ass. Because there's going to be someone, not naming too many names, but there's going to be someone who's going to come back and be like, I'm going to use everything that you've said and use it against you to get what I want, because what I want is what I want and what you want is not possible. Again, he is so focused on the prize, I think, of Canada, of a new world, of new things, that he has kind of put the blinders on to everything else. And that's kind of how he's feeling generally. How's he feeling about Foodie right now? How is Salah feeling about Foodie right now? Because, well, you know, we all curious beaches over here. So, what's going on? How is Salah feeling about Foodie right now? Alrighty. How is Salah feeling about Foodie right now? Also, welcome, Burberry. Welcome to the stream, and Brenda, and everyone else. Again, I want to thank everyone who has been here. I greatly appreciate everyone, whether or not you're just tuning in, you're a listener, you're a chatter, or the such. I appreciate everyone who is here and just engaging with the video. I really do appreciate it. Sure, thank you much. Okay, let's take a look-see here. How is Salah feeling about Foodie right now? She's a burden. Oop. She's a burden that I have to carry with me. She's a burden on my entire life. And she's not going to get me where I need to go. She's stuck. She's not moving. She's not doing anything. She is an anchor to me. She's an anchor. And she's holding back all my money. Or she's holding back all of her money. She's not letting me in. She's not giving me what... Chantal, he has you figured out. Also, welcome, Brian. Yeah, thank you for letting me... I love going live, too. Thank you much. But yeah, he sees her as an anchor, and he knows that she's hiding money from him. And he wants his money, and she's being stingy and not giving it to him. She is hiding behind a locked door and not letting him in. Because his hopes and fears. I want to walk away. He is so close to walking away from her. He's done with the BS at this point. Hi, Wendy. Also, unseen obstacle, though, is Eight of Swords. He is struggling. He can walk away whenever he wants, but it's like, I'm covering my eyes and I don't know that I can walk away. Also, there is a sense here of just... He can come out of hiding, but he knows that there's a bunch of people who are ready with swords that are ready to attack him. And I think that's his obstacle here, is that, like, if I step out of line, I know what's coming at me. And I think that's his obstacle when it comes to her. It's like, I know as soon as I step out of here, or I try and not hide what's going on, he is about to get eviscerated in some way. As the negative influence here is the Knight of Cups. This is someone who's gaslighting, manipulating, revoking offers. How is he feeling about her? She's revoking all the emotional offers that she promised. What's going for him? Four of Pentacles. He's got a... Ooh. Oh, Salah. Well, one, Chantal is definitely on her way out on this earthly plane. That's a coffin. I don't know how else to put that. But also, what more I get from this card is this man, he's got photos, he's got pictures, he's got videos, he's got so many of her secrets stored up, locked away in a vault that she can't get to, that at any moment he can go and release them. You want to see unfiltered pictures of what Chantal looks like? He's got 50. You want to know the true stories about everything? He's got them. I don't know what or where this stuff is, but there's like a video series that it feels like he's been working on with someone else, or maybe on his own. But what I see is there's a file. And that file is called the Chantal file. And it has pictures. It's got mini videos of him as well. Him talking about things that maybe right after they happened, or him recounting tales. And I don't know if I think he's definitely spoken it in Arabic. However, there's someone, I think he's like, okay, can we get this translated into English, or how we would put this into English? There's a file ready to be released whenever. And he's got it. It's safeguarded too. I don't know where it's at, but Chantal doesn't know, will not figure out where it is ever. And she can't get it from him because he isn't the one who owns it. He's not the one who controls it. Because here in the past, you were supposed to you were supposed to travel. We were supposed to go somewhere. And here in the future, there's a very fine line here. There's a very, very fine line here. And I think it's all dependent on if and or when Foodie goes. If Foodie starts spouting out of line, he's got everything ready. However, how does he feel about her? She is on her way out. She is on the way to the grave. That's how he really feels about her. Whether or not that happens in Kuwait or not, he feels like she's on the way to the grave. All I know is that Salah does not have access to this information. It is under lock and key. He has so much photos, evidence, videos that she doesn't know that he took. Bites of theirs, it feels like. Okay, you know what? We're going to be nosy beaches. What type of information or secrets does he have? Come on. We need to be very nosy. And you know what? Chantal, you can't get it. You can't get it deleted. You can't get anything. This is like an insurance policy. You get rid of Salah, this is coming out. You go against him, this comes out. But we all know Foodie, right? He's got leverage on her too, in my opinion. But let's see. Let's see. What do they got? And, what do we got? There's photos, there's evidence, there's a paper trail of everything. This might also include the marriage certificate. There's so much information that he has on her, fights, arguments, things going on with this Page of Wands as well. Does he have pictures of an altar of some sort that she has in one of her rooms? Because I think he does. Because this is going to be like, I got a pulpit, I got my wands, I got my stuff. He has pictures of... He's got pictures of an altar of some sort. I think he also has the boat. He has the boat photo. He has the boat video of her getting in and out of the boat from Thailand. He has that video. If she thinks that shit was deleted, it was not. He has the boat video from Thailand. Seeing this as a burden, I mean, he's carrying her as a burden. Okay, but like, I get this is like, you were a burden to me. I had to take you places. You were embarrassing. He has that boat video. He has the boat video of her getting in and out of it. Oh my God. What else does he have? Y'all. He also has a picture, in my opinion here, of screenshots, of text messages, DMs, I don't know if people remember, in one of her sunglasses lives or videos that she did, she wasn't feeling very well. You could see a tablet in her video. With this King of Wands, this gives me her adult fun time chats. He has the sites. He has the groups. He has those webcam stuff. He has that evidence of her doing adult fun time stuff. And he has the sites and the accounts of which she's done it on. He also has evidence or things where she's been doing illegal stuff. Blackmail, emails that could legitimately get her kicked out of Kuwait. With the Justice card reversed, this is illegal dealings all day, every day. He also... This right here too, with the Seven of Swords. This feels like illegal shady dealings. I think this one down here. This is how she's evaded or dodged stuff. This is like, I see, this has been a year and a half of collection. He also has her real weight. He has her real weight. I'm sorry, he has her real weight. He has actual evidence of her real weight, how much she actually weighs, documentation, evidence, paperwork that has not been misjudged or anything. He has her evidence of her true weight with the doctor's office stuff here, her true readings with stuff, appointments, and everything. He legitimately has all of this. Also, with the judgment card reversed here. Oh, yeah. With the judgment card reversed here as well. Not sure. With the magician reversed as well. I'm going to have to grab some clarifiers for these two. I'm kind of confused. But how did he get that, Rose? I'm assuming... you know how Foodie likes to be like, oh, Salah, like, let's get me on here, and then I'm going to, like, put one foot up, and then you gotta film me? No, what Salah did is, like, I started filming before you said film me, and I have all that stuff. Because who was the one that took the video of her at the office, at the hospital scale? Salah. Okay. Oh my gosh. He's got her doing so many illegal activities in Kuwait, it's not even funny. Whether this is illegal substances, whether this is just being with corrupt stuff. You've been caught stealing as well over the judgment card. He has so much evidence. It's like, this is his insurance policy. This is his insurance policy. It's like, you really want to do this, Chantal? Here's my insurance policy. He's got evidence. Again, I think this is... do I want to say that? He's got a lot of evidence about a lot of different things. This is his insurance policy. He's also got her doing illegal things all over the place. This is his insurance policy. This is what he has on her. And it's like, if you speak out against me, all this goes out. You really want to go there. This is also his leverage to be like, you get me what I want or this gets released. Chantal better shape up. Otherwise, this will come out. Just saying. Just saying. Chantal is actually screwed, to be 100% honest. And not in the fun way, where she gets to feel good. Salah is no dummy. Or he doesn't have dumb people around him. She's the one that wanted to play with fire. That's what she'll play with. So... anything else y'all want me to take a look into? We can look into the stuff going on with ALR, and apparently she's going through a manual review of her channel right now. But otherwise, is there anything else people wanted me to look into before I move to that? I'm just going to take a sip of my water. Oh yes, Mr. Green, Peen, and Lachine. Yeah, we have not really talked too much about them. Oh yeah, we can talk about that. I haven't done a lot with that as of late, so let's see what's going on. All right, so how's Mr. Green, Peen, and Lachine and Chantal doing in the current moment? Green, Peen. What? Who's that? I had not heard about that, L. I had not heard about that person at all popping up. Huh? So, you could provide some more information. I could definitely look into it. So let's see what's going on. How is Chantal feeling about Mr. Green, Peen, and Lachine now all of a sudden? She's like, I'm broke. I don't got the money for him. She doesn't have the money to travel to him, or doesn't feel like she has the money to travel to him. She feels broke AF. Even though I don't believe she is. Oh. She's broke, and she's trying to avoid accountability in Canada. I don't know what she's avoiding in Canada right now, or what she's avoiding over there, but I don't know if she's been subpoenaed. I don't know if she has a case. I don't know if she has to make an appearance over there, and if she's just avoiding it. Y'all, I'm going to make a really, really... I'm gonna take a wild swing here. Are her debitors or creditors, or is someone coming after her because she missed a payment or two on something? And now that she's missed a payment, it's like, you gotta come back. You need to pay your stuff up. We need your money. You were on this plan and you're not staying to the plan, and you haven't said anything different. And there's some travel things going on over here too. She's got to travel. Also, because from a finance, how is she feeling about Green Bean? She's trying to give him all the money right now. She's trying to give him all the money, even though she needs to pay this money to other people. But she's like, I'm just going to give it to him. I'm just going to give it to him so she can hide it, it seems like. Because her hopes and fears, it's like, how is she feeling about him? It's like, I'm going to be free from all these people coming after me, and I can go towards him. However, she is so unhealthy that I think with the doctor showing up here again, that Six of Pentacles, we are at the point of like, I don't know if I can make the trip back, is one. But two, I don't know if he's going to physically look at her and be like, you're too big. I can't do anything. You're too big. Especially with those, or like, you have too many medical issues. I'm afraid. Because also, she's very much afraid of judgment. She will judge the F out of her. And she does not want that judgment. She does not want people looking at her. She does not want that rejection. She doesn't want people to point and laugh at her, which is what it feels like he's going to do to her. And that's kind of her energy. Because what's going for her, she's manifesting him. Y'all, she is manifesting him wanting her, manifesting. She is trying to manifest him into her life. And she's doing it. She is doing it. As here in the past, well, I might have done my manifestations in the dark and the dank, but I still try, or I said one thing and I did another. Again, I think she was supposed to go back in April, and she didn't go back in April. I don't know why. Maybe she got cold feet. Something happened. And then here in the future, she wants marriage. She wants commitment with him, from him in some way. She wants his commitment. If she could, I don't know if she... Is she trying to marry this man? Is she trying to get a commitment, a ring, like, I'll be your second wife type of energy? Because, like, she wants him and she wants him bad. I think all she wants from him is, just claim me. Just claim me. There doesn't even need to be anything, no knocking boots between the sheets. She just wants someone to claim her. And she wants, more specifically, she wants him to claim her. That's how she's feeling. All right. How does he feel about her? Ugh. How does he feel about her? Yeah. All she wants is for him to claim her. Doesn't even want... I mean, she wants love. She wants commitment. I think a lot of it is just coming out. I want him to claim me. Take care of me. All right. How does he feel about her? She's a Knight of Swords. She's always willing to fight. She's ready to travel. He sees her as coming to travel, coming to fight, coming to get things started again. He wants her to, however, he sees her as like, you can stay over there. He likes her at a distance. He's like, you're always wanting to fight, but you're not willing to change. You're not willing to move. You're not willing to do things. I also think he's just like, you can stay over there. If she's like, oh, I'll come back for you. She's afraid to travel, but I'll go back to you. However, he doesn't want her near her. He doesn't. He doesn't want her near her. He wants her to stay far, far away. He wants everything that she'll give him, but he doesn't want her near. Because from a material sense, too, he also sees her stagnating. You don't have money. Where's my money? Where's my money? You aren't giving me money. He sees her as, you are a broke person who does not give me money. You don't have my retaining fee. You don't have the entry fee. Where is it? He's kind of coming at the point of like, where's your money? Where's my money? Because hopes and fears. He's like, I won't go. He is not. I don't know if she offered him to. I don't know if she offered to like fly him out somewhere. I'm hearing yes, but he's not going. He refuses to fly. He refuses to go somewhere. He is not going anywhere in the world with her. He's not going. World reversed. I'm staying right the frickety frick frack where I am. World, that's the world reversed. I'm staying right frickety frick frack where I am. I'm not going with you. I'm not going anywhere. Unseen obstacle as well. How does he see her? I don't know what she's told him, but there's some weird, freaky knocking boots between the sheet stuff that he sees her doing that he wants nothing to be a part of. Or she wants him to be a part of and he doesn't know about yet. And once he figures out what that is, he's like, not happening. Not with that. Because he's also afraid of her going to the other side. Croaking, going to the other side, 6 feet under, passing to the grave. That's the negative influence here. It's like he sees her. That's where you're heading, Chantal. What's going for him, though? They are manifesting each other at this point. Like, they are manifesting. And, like, this is a union that still needs to happen in person. Like, it's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's manifesting. It's coming back together. Because here in the past, Chantal, you're eating too much. You're overindulging. Because here in the future, there is healing moments that can come between them. Like, they can work out their differences. They can be together. How does he see her? It's like, we won't fight anymore. He doesn't want her near her, but it's like, we can learn how to not fight anymore. We can learn how to be peaceful with one another. What I'm seeing here is if Chantal comes back, he's not going to go online and start doing the back and forth with her. He refuses. He does not want it. And that's not the direction he's willing to go. If she starts talking about him in any negative way and or light, it's over between the two of them. That's what I'm seeing when it comes to her and Green Peen and Lachine. And how is he feeling about her? He's done if she starts bringing shit up with him again, because that's no. That's not how this works, Chantal. That's kind of his energy. All right, so let's take a look at this Kristen person. I'm kind of curious on what this is all about, but let's see. What's this Kristen person? Who's this? I have no idea. I've never even heard about this. Oh yeah, in her live today about, best friends coming up. What's that all about? Let's see. Who is this Kristen person? And what does she know about Chantal? Four of Wands upright. The home, the family, the foundation. Why is this? This has been a hidden thing. I don't know if Chris... let's see. Financial influences here. Okay. All right. So whoever this person is, they're someone, a home, a family foundation. They've been in the background for a while with the judgment card reversed. This is someone who's been around for a while, just not in front of the cameras, not in front of people. This is an actual old friend of Chantal's. However, this person is being very strategic and they think they see a way of making money off of her. And I hear old grudges. I hear old grudges. This Kristen person has an old grudge against her, and she's wanting to make money, in my opinion. Because hopes and fears here, it's the Two of Pentacles. I have a decision to make. What am I going to do? What am I going to... She's kind of on the fence right now of what am I going to do. Am I going to play it nice or play it not nice? It's also a purely financial one of what should I do? What should I do? This person has old grudge against Chantal, and it's old. Unseen obstacle as well. A wolf in man's clothing. This person does not have this is old childhood wounds and stuff. This is old childhood wounds. This is stuff from childhood that this person, it's like, I'm gonna get you back. This person wants to... This Kristen person, she wants to ruin Chantal's life. You want to know about old shit from the past? You want to know about stuff from high school, from middle school, and the such? She's going to bring everything down from those time periods. If you haven't watched a video by Four Wands Divination, it's called Crackhead Olympics 3.0 or 2.0. She has it. Phenomenal video. But this feels like, oh, we having everyone coming back. We're having people coming back from elementary school, middle school, high school, middle adults. Anyone who's got beef with Chantal is about to... This person has beef. We are about to have beef. Because, yeah, you were a wolf in the past. You took advantage of me. And then now here in the future, it's like, we got to put this shit to an end. This Kristen person, oh yeah, it's about to go down. This person does not. This person is about to spill the beans on Chantal. And stuff that was happening about that. Someone's having an F around and find out moment. Again, Foodie's world, everything's coming out. I wish her the best of luck. Alright, so. Alright, we're going to take a look at ALR then. And this is going to be the last question I have for tonight. Unless someone else has something that they want me to look into really quick. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Because otherwise I'm going to take a look into this ALR. Apparently she's getting a manual review on her channel. Yeah, Elle. There's a lot of people coming for her. And I think now it's just a race. It's now just a race. So, alright. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. All right, let's take a look. What's going on here with Miss Amberlynn Reid and this manual review? Apparently that's going in on her channel. What's kind of coming up for her with this? How is YouTube feeling and the such? The tower's coming down, y'all. The tower's coming down for Miss ALR and her channel. That's how YouTube's seeing it. It's coming. I've talked about this before. ALR is going to be an example her channel is going to be an example. I don't know why, I don't know how, but they want to make an example out of her channel. This is the F around and find out moment. YouTube is like, this is what we've been doing. Why is this? Because you've been doing there's medical misinformation going on. Yeah, she's having her F around and find out moment. She's getting something from medical misinformation on her channel. It's kind of a big thing, it seems like, here with the Six of Pentacles upright. But also, there's contracts that she's had to do and she's not fulfilled, it seems like. Because from a material influence here, the Emperor, she's been always one in control. She can't say, oh, I did this, oh, I did that, oh, I didn't know this, oh, I didn't know that. Big Daddy YouTube is kind of having to step in here because there's a lot of monetization issues, it seems like. Talk about certain things. Oh boy. This is because the hopes and fears, you have not worked hard enough. You've not worked hard enough. Again, I've said this before and I will keep saying this. Amber has lazy content. Amber's laziness and her shrinking her community instead of expanding it is going to be the downfall of her. It's going to be her downfall. Who is actually sharing her videos anymore? Who is she bringing to the platform? Answer me this. Who is she bringing from outside of the platform to her channel? Foodie Beauty has all these people who report her. She has a thriving community on Twitter who link her stuff all the time. Kiwi Farms, which is always got stuff going on and linking things there. Like, she has a bunch of sites that are still very active. That's Foodie. Does anyone actually link her stuff? Like, is her Kiwi Farms page actually active anymore, or like super active? For Amber, is her Reddits, like, I know people are really big on Reddit for her. Are there links in Reddit a lot to like her videos in there? Like, who is she bringing to the platform? Not a lot of people. Foodie still gets people getting brought into the platform from outside sources, but Amber doesn't. And that, I think, is the key and difference between why Foodie is having her, whatever is going on with her, and Amber is getting an example made out of her channel. Because the unseen obstacle. Yep, Amber's Reddit's always get taken down too, right? Yeah, because the Empress card, here's Amber. Amber, you are the obstacle to this. Also, all the eating content. There's something with eating content here when it comes to stuff going on with YouTube. Again, a lot of this is going to be misinformation. I think they're going to get her on medical misinformation. That's where I really think they're going to get her on. Because again, they also got legal issues with her. There is legal issues, contract issues with Amber. I don't know what Amber's got going on behind the scenes. I've seen she's got some tax issues. I've seen that for the longest. Is YouTube getting brought into tax issues or tax stuff where Amber was reporting certain things from YouTube when it came to taxes, and then Amber was reporting something different than what YouTube was reporting, and now YouTube is getting brought into something? There's a legal issue here. I've been seeing this for a while, and I don't know if YouTube is going to get involved in that legal issue. Again, we haven't seen any court documents. We haven't seen any of that or cases being filed, but I've been feeling this for a while. Something illegal on maybe like a way back end has been going on with Amber. She has not told us about it, or maybe this is something that is coming. Because what's going for her, she has made a lot of money. She has made a lot of money, and I think that's kind of the big thing with YouTube right now is like She's made us a lot of money. Sorry, Brenda. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to... I gotta get my camera a little bit more set. I'm gonna try and keep my hands out of it. But looking here with this Five of Pentacles, she's made a lot of money for the platform, so that's helpful. However, again, there is something legally going down with her channel. I don't know what it is, but I feel it so much. There's some sort of legal issue here. Maybe there's like a state issue, like a state tax issue here, versus more of like a federal tax issue. So like there's something going on here. And then here in the past, yeah, this is a secret that's about to be revealed or was just revealed about this channel to YouTube. And then here in the future, the Four of Cups, it's like, you've been stealing from us. You've been caught stealing. Wait, Wendy. 2 months ago, she says every year she gets a $1,500 refund check from the IRS? What? With the amount of money she makes? What the heck? Because she's getting caught stealing. That's the Four of Cups. In this deck, there's an issue going on here when it comes to YouTube and Amber and money. I've been saying this for a few months. I don't know what Amber is doing, but Wendy, I don't know if that's BS. Let's take a look. Is she actually lying? Again, I've been saying this for months. She has a tax issue that is in that she's getting caught stealing. YouTube is not going to keep her around if she's going to get caught stealing. Oh, yeah. Let's take a closer look. I'm going to grab out, because that's what this is looking like. Where is the card? Because I keep seeing it. I keep feeling it. It's here. It's nothing. I just gotta find it. Oh my gosh. Here we are. Yes. Yeah, she claims business expenses all the time. Also, there has been a really big ideal, like a shift, I would say. How do I put this? There's been speculation, Rose, of that the reason why she like gives a little like taste test or like an example of the things that she buys is that she's trying to put herself off as like a reviewing channel for like tax purposes so that she can write off everything that she puts into her video, whether this is food, Gatorade, drinks, and the such, like all the packaging of little things. That's what she's been trying to do. So that's there's been some speculation on that. But again, I keep getting this. Gosh, bless it. We're going to take a look more into this. I'm going to take a look into this. Is this what's really going on? Because I am so curious. I've been feeling this. What's this all about? This is about the money that she's made. This is her lifestyle. Single lady, having her money, her legacy, how she's built herself up. Why is this? This is a burden she needs to let go of. Financially, she's got to let all of it go. Her home, her family, her foundation, her financial standing it's getting flipped upside down. I don't know what the heck she does. I don't know how much she owes, but girl, YouTube isn't going to play around with all this stuff coming down. IRS is going to be after her ass, it feels like, and YouTube is going to help them. Because they're like, where the frickety frick fracks the money? Her whole financial foundation is about to get flipped on its head. Because the hopes and fears, it's like, I'm going to be stuck. I'm stuck. I can't move away. I have no place to go elsewhere. She might have to do time. Because the whole unseen obstacle here, she's hoarded a ton of money. She has all the money. She has it all. She's been doing a lot of this. This is all of her money and all that stuff. Because she's been young, dumb, and naive to everything going on with this. What's going for her? She's been saying one thing and doing another. I've got cooked books. I've been cooking the books for a very long time with that Page of Wands reversed here in the past. I've been very, very sneaky, but I can't get away with stuff no more. And here in the future, she's got to give shit up. She's got to give it up. So the Strength card, yes, is I'm going to be strong. I'm going to fight this. But with all that stuff being oozed out of her, she's got to give it up. She has got to give it up. They want their money. She owes stuff. It's coming. I don't know how, when, or why, but she has a storm coming when it comes to taxes. She might have an audit coming up soon. Audits, typically, she might get an email saying, hey, we just wanted to do an audit of your finances, of your taxes, because you get a ton, because like you're an independent contractor, you do a 1099, you might have to go do an audit of your taxes. She's got to give it up. She's got to give up the money. They want their money. They want their resources. They want their stuff. Amber. That's what I'm seeing. YouTube is not going to take this sitting down. And I think that's part of the reason why they might try and get rid of her before this comes down the pipeline. Or more towards a public thing. YouTube does not want this tied to them. YouTube does not want this backlash. I feel like they've already been contacted to be like, hey, can we get the stubs? Can we get, I forget what I think it's a 1099, because we're all 1099 contractors, because I don't think she has an LLC with stuff put on. She's just a 1099, or an independent contractor. So I think YouTube has been like, oh, hey, can we get the last 4 years 1099 contract for this such and such person? And YouTube's like, why do you need a 1099 for the last 4 years? Well, we got to do an audit because of XYZ stuff coming in and da-da-da. And they're like, what? And so I think that's definitely caused some eyebrow raises, in my opinion here. Okay, Amber. And because of that, I do feel that Amber is definitely on a watch list from YouTube. Because they are like, they do not want to be involved in this more than they already are. And they do not want creators who are going to be potentially have legal repercussions come back on the platform. I have no idea, Elle. I really, really don't know. I mean, maybe they can't go into the jail, but they would get sent into, what do they call it? It's mental facility. I think she files her taxes, Wendy. Amber files her taxes. We know that, but I don't know if she files them correctly. So, yeah. That's what I'm kind of seeing here, y'all. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I have an entire video on tax Evasion-Lynn. So, if you want to go check that out, this is just another confirmation. I've been feeling this for a while. She has major tax issues coming down the pipeline. I've been feeling this forever. Yeah. Yep. So, that's what I'm seeing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. We'll have to see what's coming. But that's what I've been seeing for the longest of times with Miss ALR. And I do wish her the best. I don't put this out as like, oh my gosh, this is going to happen. I'm saying that this is the energy I'm feeling, and it's very strong. So, I hope y'all enjoyed. Feel free, like the stream if you want. If you want to leave a big comment down below if you're on replay, gang, or if you're just here in the stream, I appreciate it. I think the emoji for this stream is going to be a giant ass $sign. So, yep. So, if y'all want to go check that out, those videos out, feel free. Otherwise, if you are a member, remember we have members only live tomorrow night, starting at 6:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you would like, have fun, join up. If not, you know what? I will be here with more videos on Friday. So thank you so much again for joining. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to become a member. All that stuff's down in the description box. Otherwise, thank you so very much for joining, and I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and I will see you guys in the next one. So, bye! I will do this awesome outro screen for you.
Go down. I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall from a golden mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. Tell you what I saw.